I want to talk to you today about everything's possible if you can believe it. I don't know if you're familiar with the name Bertha Benz. Bertha Benz was the first woman in 1888 to drive the first automobile over a long distance. We're talking over 100 kilometers. I think it was 108. You can check it on the internet if you want. There's a few videos on her there. Bertha Benz was married to Carl Benz. Carl Benz was the one who built the prototype for this automobile. But he was one of those people that, he was a perfectionist. Bertha told him, "I want to drive this car." And he said, no, honey, not yet. It's not ready." She thought to herself, it is ready. And so one day, quietly, secretly, she pulled this automobile out of the garage and she went on a ride by herself. And she ended up riding for over 100 kilometers, like I mentioned. What happened there? She had a dream. She had a thought. She had this idea. It is possible if I can believe it. And I'm believing it, so it's going to have to be possible. That is not to say she didn't encounter obstacles along the way, because she did. But she was able to solve them all. Kind of like a similar thing happened to me. I'd like to tell you a personal story. About 6 years ago, I was working for an NGO, and I was one day, I had taken a shower and I was brushing my hair, just blow drying it just like that. And I had this thought, and I don't know if it's happened to you before, but it's like for like 5 seconds that seemed like an eternity. I basically saw this movie in different screens. And I just thought, wow, I'm going to put on this national event. We're going to do fundraising for the NGO, for the foundation. We're going to invite this person. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And I went and I told my boss, and she said, "If you think you can do it, go ahead and do it." We ended up having the support of a beautiful woman, a beautiful Costa Rican woman who was a CNN anchor at the time, quite famous in Latin America. And she came down to Costa Rica and offered to help us. So I also went and talked to 6 of the most renowned, well-known leadership women in Costa Rica. We put on this event. It was like a conversational kind of a thing. And our beautiful friend, CNN anchor, was the one leading it, facilitating the event. It was amazing. It gained national visibility for the foundation, raised funds. We had a full national auditorium. It was great. And it all started because I had this idea, this thought, this dream, and I thought, wow, this is possible. It actually is. Everything is possible if I can believe it. So I think I'm here today to tell you that. If you have this wonderful idea, if you're thinking about something, I'm here to tell you it is possible if you can believe it. So just go ahead and do it. Don't wait any longer. Just go ahead and do it. And I'm sure that you will be surprised with amazing results. This is for you. Have a great day.